PNG is at the halfway mark in the 2022 national general elections. As the country gears up to head to the polls, a government agency is doing its best in being proactive in carrying out its mandated duty to inclusively promote, protect, and empower the rights of our women, people living with disabilities, and the elderly in our communities. This work being carried out by the Department of Community Development and Religion with an historic announcement of a 15-member team who will observe the 2022 elections.
We are looking at the access of free lane for persons with disabilities, express lane, if that will be provided in the upcoming national general elections. So we want to ensure that especially women, people with disability, and our elderly population must be given the express lane so that they can vote without fear, intimidation, they can vote freely.
The 15-member team will observe in the following provinces, beginning with the Highlands, Madain, East Sepik, East New Britain, Central, Gulf, and the National Capital District.
For most of the provinces in the country, unfortunately, we cannot be able to go, like Mr. Nuki has said, due to funding, as well as the other issue is that this is the first time that the department is trying to embark on.
This pilot project will be done with technology on hand to assist the officers carrying out their duties, which include data to be captured in real time. This was explained by the First Assistant Secretary, Gender and Development and Human Rights, Nancy Kavok.
And then when you come into an area where there's connectivity, you connect to it and you send the data. So that's how the ComCare app works. And that's the one that we're going to be using. So we did consider connectivity when deciding on the type of methods we'll use in.
Following the observation, the officers will return and compile an observation report on their findings, including recommendations which will be tabled and then sent to Parliament. Secretary Ubasa is adamant that he will do all he can to ensure that the report does not collect dust at Waigani.
For me, I will continue to pursue to ensure that we get those documents fully realized. One of my aims is that as soon as we conclude the national general elections, I want to target the entire women who contested the election, whether they win or whether they come last or in between. I feel that we must make a start.
Deployment of the historic domestic observation team will begin later this week.